Okay, so this is Divination Day 11. Question: what role did the maternal Egungun play in building wealth or legacy? So, this is the breakdown of the cards. How I got the breakdown um, using the cards. So, when the spread came out originally, I knew that it wasn't about wealth, right? I knew it wasn't about wealth. I knew automatically it was around legacy. And so the question was, what legacy, what role did they play? So when I looked at the Wheel of Fortune card, right? When you look on the Wheel of Fortune card, right, I saw three women, right? Feminine energy. It's the wheel. And as we know, the wheel goes around and around and around. So what I was getting is that, they built a foundation, and looking at that card, I just automatically saw conjurers. I saw magicians. When it comes onto the world as well, the world card, I saw magicians. The world card has the four elements: the fire, the water, the air, and the earth. That's magicians, right? The wheel of fortune, I saw conjurers, right? Automatically. And I saw three women, and each of them have things in their hands, right? And this is why I said they were hard working, they were multi-talented. That's where I got that from. They were conjurers, sorry. They were master magicians, right? They were innovators. When we speak about swords, right, it represents the communication, the clarity, the innovators, right? Intelligence, right? This is where I got that from, that they were innovators, they were very intelligent. Um, I said they played a foundational role. And when I said meaning, they built the spiritual throne of authority, I said this because, as again, I pointed to this card, the Wheel of Fortune, right? Knowing that they built a foundation, because we're speaking about Igungun. So we're speaking about the most healed, the highest vibration of ancestors, the most healed. So they would have built a foundation, right? And this is showing me that when I said they built the spiritual throne, they had the spiritual throne of authority. It came to me. This is what came to me. And also the celestial alignment card, right? That celestial is spiritual, that's high energies. And again, this is why I got the spiritual throne of authority. Multi-talented, as I said, the Wheel of Fortune worked hard. Same thing again. They were a great force of strength and inner power. I got that from the Ace of Swords. The Magicians, I got that from the World card and the Elements. What I didn't, I had this on my paper around the Hermit, is that they worked in silent. So they weren't like, on a stage. They worked behind the scenes kind of thing. They worked in silent. um and I said that they connected to higher energies, which was the celestial alignment card. And that they may have a strong connection to the lower. Why? Because there's a verve literally on the card, so that showed me that there is some connection to the lower. And the fact that they have the card is celestial alignment, that again is showing me that, they're magicians, they're conjurers, and they work with high energies. And then the miracle card as well, to be aligned to that kind of energy. Not everybody can manifest miracles. Miracles is something that's not seen. It's almost like you snap your fingers and you say abracadabra. Not everybody can do that, and things just manifest in front of you. And the fact that, because we can't see, we kind of sometimes label it as miracles. This is a miracle. This is just a miracle. This is like a divine intervention here. you know so all of those cards showed me why I said that, about the magicians, etc., and the strong spiritual legacy. When it came on to How is that blueprint asking her to, how is it being evolved through her, and the high priestess and the knight of wands? So when we speak about high priestess energies, what do we speak about? We think about going beyond the veil, and we think about being intuitive and psychic gifts, and being of service. Like the priestess is here to be of service too, be of service to the community, or be of service in general, so to speak. And normally they have you know psychic gifts. um so basically, if she's going to move forward with the legacy that was left, of the spiritual legacy, with all of these psychic gifts, the strong power that they have, the foundation that was built, right? She can continue this through the high priestess energies, so to speak, um, through developing the psychic gifts, because they're there. It's a legacy, so it's there. It's something that has been passed down, right, through the intuitive gifts that she has. Um, and then the Knight of Wands, which was what I was feeling, was that to just be mindful, as I said, be mindful, right? Don't just jump ahead first into things. Step back and plan, as your Igungun did. They planned. Ace of Swords. They planned, right? Um, they were master magicians. That's all the elements there, and that's the world. When we speak about the world, north, east, south, and west, we're speaking, far-reaching, right? And the wheel continuously turning around from century to century, from generation to generation. Miracle makers. So just be mindful. Think and go deep into reflection before you do and make decisions. That's where I got that from. And I said investigate the energies of the lower. Yes, because the verve that is there. So that's how I got to that. Yeah.